What is up, everybody? It is Cody here with the Kubicon Jeep and an update on the Jeep TJ 1-ton build. All right, guys, it's been a long couple weeks without some videos. I got a new microphone, so hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. We've just been super swamped with Carolina Earthworks, my excavation company, getting ready for the busy season this year. But we have been working on the Jeep, so we've got a bunch more done since the last video that you guys saw, which was the boat side rockers from Motobuilt. As you could see, we have our beautiful yellow and black carbon fiber PRP seats in, our PRP 5-point harnesses, the whole 9 yards here. This was pretty easy. Stock seats, PRP brackets, and the PRP seats. These are heated seats. We have not hooked up all of our electrical for the heated seats yet, but our PRPs are in. We're still waiting on a back seat for the Jeep here. But little word of advice on the seats is if you are taller like me, I'm 6'1", stock brackets with the PRP brackets, you're getting up pretty close to the roll cage. So we might be editing that, either making something custom, going with Genright's little inch drop or inch raise seat brackets that they have. Additionally, inside the cab here, we've got our shifter all hooked up now and properly positioned. Ran all of our wiring looms for our harness right here. And we've got our advanced adapters cable shift kit in. So that's 2-wheel drive, 4 high, neutral, and 4 low. So that's all in and wired up. We put our quick connect steering wheel, which is sitting right up there, on the Jeep. I will flip over to that side and show you guys how it looks from there. Fixed a couple issues with things that I will get into here in a sec. I broke this off at some point, so I got a new one of them. This is our quick attach steering wheel. So I took a piece of chromoly tubing, spaced it out a little bit more, just that way the quick connect ring on the steering wheel is accessible still, because with just this, it would be behind the plastic. It'd be really hard to get to. So that's all back in and ready to go. We have got our wake tower speakers wired up and functioning. So they're on the Jeep here, hanging out. Jeep has fired. So we ran the Jeep. I'll drop some clips in here of it running. The Jeep has started and ran, and pulled it out of the garage and hooked it to one of my skid steers, cycled all the suspension. I will drop another video of that so you guys can see just what we did, just to make sure that all the links are not hitting anything, nothing's smacking stuff it shouldn't be. Moving on to the engine bay here, we have got our inner fenders in. So they turned out pretty good. We had to do some cutting and stuff. I bought blanks from Motobuilt, but I think they turned out awesome. And it gives us a bunch of real estate on here. So the other thing, most of our electrical is now done. I've got terminal ports here for positive, here for negative. Fuse box is mounted right here. And then if we go to the driver's side, I have since attached a fuse panel, an auxiliary fuse panel right here on the driver's side, right outside, so we can easily wire up all our auxiliary stuff that's too small for our terminal ports over there. So these are our wire looms that are going into our switches. So there's all of our hots and then our switched powers right there. So pretty much all the wiring's done. Most of everything, for the most part, is done. One thing I did have to change on the driveline is our, let me grab the light here. So we did have to do some modifications to that driveline angle fix that I did. With that, woo, all right. So if you look up here, the original way that I had this was with the zone lift bracket here. that zone lift bracket was hitting the 241 transfer case. So all I did was take some angle, cut the angle down, welded it up, and made it as kind of a spacer plate to get this a little bit over. Still using the same little chunks of metal that we cut out. And while we're down here, we can take a look at the cable shift and how that's ran. So you can see it's a big horseshoe up to, it bolts basically to where the transfer case and the trans mesh, and then just hooks up to the transfer case there. So that was pretty easy. Makes it easier to kind of move around your different components and stuff like that. At some point, I'm going to make a custom dash. I'm probably going to move the transfer case shifter somewhere else. So that's pretty much the scope of things. Coming up, brake lines, full hydro, and the lockers came in. So currently, the only parts that I'm missing for this Jeep are the drive shafts, exhaust, and some little minor things, throttle position sensor, stuff like that. So the Jeep is, it's up to me now. I just got to get it done and it'll be done. So yeah, I'll show you guys. We've got our Super Duty 60 ARB and then our 14 bolt ARB, all the associated parts and wiring. We got our 13 bolt Motobilt diff cover, Super Duty 60 diff cover, the gears, master rebuild kits for the gears, all the fluids. Yeah, this thing is ready to go. It's on me now to get it done. So here we are in our current state, looking like a Jeep again, and hopefully soon driving like a Jeep. So I'm super stoked. I wasn't expecting the lockers until March, actually, is what the ETA that I got a couple weeks ago was. So having them show up was a nice surprise, I will say. But yeah, we are almost done with the Jeep TJ 1-ton build, and we'll be on the trails here very, very, very soon. So keep an eye out. We're gonna have a bunch more videos coming out. Hopefully I have some time here to post some content, get some videos done for you guys. But hopefully you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to drop a comment, give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out. Yeah, so we'll catch you guys on the next episode of the Jeep TJ 1-ton build. Catch you later.